Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. This is a reading focused on your divine masculine connection. So if you're feminine tuning in, watching for this divine masculine, let's take a look and see how they really feel about the connection. Okay, so let's dive right into it, guys. It's general as always. It will not resonate with every single person, so please do take from this whatever makes sense for you. Release the rest. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box, and I will of course include a link to all of the card decks that are featured here. So this is by Flames of Alchemy, the Divine Masculine Energy Oracle cards. So let's see what's up with the masculine here. We have endurance. Okay, so whenever this comes through, either somebody's really tapping into their strength or their lack of it. So we'll have to take a look and see where that's coming from. We do have the need for freedom when it comes to the masculine at this time. And then we do have sacred union coming after that. So for those of you who are in separation from your masculine, it could either be by way of marriage or a committed relationship where you guys were either together for a long time or just in a very committed bond with this individual. Right now they're wanting freedom, so perhaps they're wanting to break free from the connection at this time, and they're trying to be really strong, but they're also, I feel, lacking strength here as to what it is that they need to do. So your relationship might be going through some issues right now. Some of you could have family as well. You have children together, or this could also be a blended family for some of you. This could also be what you guys have been wanting moving forward, is to eventually start a family, to build a family of your own. So I'm just feeling here right off the bat that there are issues here tied into this connection. We have very frustrated energy from the masculine here, but we do have that soulmate card that's coming through. This is how they see you. They see you as a soulmate connection, but right now they're a bit frazzled and frustrated with how things are going in the relationship. And look at this, we have protective, especially again, those of you who have a family with this person. They're very protective of their children, the family unit, but there are definitely challenges that I am picking up here. And then this is the last card I'm going to pull. We have secrets. So whenever that card pops up, typically it does indicate some sort of deception or lies tied into those secrets. It could be infidelity when it comes to this partnership. So let's dig a little bit deeper here and see what that's about. Since we have secrets, we'll pull from the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aquamoonlight. Because typically when we're keeping secrets, we're either trying to conceal the truth or not wanting to reveal the truth. Angels and spirit guides for all signs, focusing on the divine masculine. How do they feel about the connection? So far, what we know is that they're frustrated. Look at that. Concealing secrets, mysteries, hiding. The masculine is hiding something. That's the second card. So close together, tied into secrets, okay? Perhaps you, the viewer, already know what this is all about, especially if you're instinctively picking up off of cheating or infidelity, or that your masculine is keeping secrets from you. We do have beginnings, new direction, fresh start, chance. And if it's falling right below freedom here, which it is in this reading, they might want to be starting over in a new direction away from this union. We have conflicted, multiple choices, inconsistency, decisions, multiple choices, conflicts in a relationship. That for me is third party situations, having choices, stepping out on the connection to be with somebody else, keeping secrets, hiding, sneaking around. That is part of the reason why they're so frustrated, because they're juggling. First of all, they're juggling situations, they're juggling people, connections, keeping secrets. We have depth, complexity, awareness, importance. Well, they certainly are creating a very complex situation here. And it's interesting how this particular card is falling right below family. So they understand the importance of family, of course. They care about family. But they're also very conflicted in what they're doing. Decisions that they're making are really not thinking too much about other people. It's more so what it is that they're wanting right now, which is why their decisions are more self-based. You know, they're just thinking about what it is that they need to do to be able to either gain this freedom from a situation where there's stagnancy or they feel trapped, and therefore that's why they're keeping secrets, if they're investing their time with other people. And then we have the masculine energy coming through. So the divine masculine energy falling right below frustrated, that's affecting this person. They kind of create their own drama, I feel. We have nourish, self-harmony, soul growth, comfort. So the masculine can actually work on themselves. And if you happen to be masculine tuning in, and if you're feeling this frustration from the energies that are coming forward so far, because you've created a lot of drama and conflict and keeping secrets from somebody that you were investing your time with outside of a relationship, but you can actually get yourself in a very, very different direction, I feel, with this soul growth, to be able to change your vibe. If this just has not been working, you know, with all of these conflicts and inconsistencies attached to this energy. And again, if you're masculine tuning in, if what you want is a new direction, then you need to make a decision and break free from a relationship that you're no longer invested in, rather than keeping secrets and hiding behind your frustrations. We have loss, grief, sorrow, pain. Now, I'm getting this for some of you, and this certainly does not apply to everybody, because it's falling right below this protective energy. And in this particular image, it's, you know, obviously a male figure holding on to what looks like a newborn or a baby, obviously. I feel some of you guys may have experienced the loss of a child and you're grieving, and that might have certainly contributed to the heartbreak that overwhelmed a connection. And I'm just feeling here that that pain was not processed properly, and rather than dealing with it, for some of my masculines, they may have sought comfort in the arms of somebody else by stepping out on the connection, keeping secrets from a partner. And this is the next card. We do have euphoria, chasing thrills, joy, laughter. It's one of those things where I feel some of my masculines might have just gone after a temporary situation here, but it's, you know, still coming through as keeping secrets and stepping out on a partnership. That's what's creating drama here. So let's add to this with some tarot. Angels and Spirit Guides. This is the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon. And of course, you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection. That's just the name of the card deck. All right, for all signs, how do they feel about the connection? Your masculine. We've got the Two of Cups here, divine partnership. We have sacred union already reflected here. So the masculine definitely knows that this is a special connection, yet they are wrapped up in this energy of frustration, wanting their freedom, you know, from their higher vibrational self, I just feel that they realize and know that this is a love of a lifetime partnership. We have the Ten of Pentacles right after that, ultimate achievement. So we've got water energy coming through here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus for some of you. The Ten of Pentacles, especially in regard to money matters, finances, career, that actually looks pretty good. It's also the capability of being able to establish yourself, not just in regard to your career or whatever it is that you do for a living, or whatever your masculine does for a living, but it's also being able to establish a good solid foundation for a family, for a relationship. It's right next to the Two of Cups, and I feel at one point in time, this is what you guys had, and perhaps it's coming through right next to each other to let us know here that it can be restored if two people can ultimately dedicate their time to continue to work on this partnership. We do have the Seven of Wands coming through, which is fire energy. So for some of you guys, you're either a fire sign or your person is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is a defense mechanism that's being represented here. There's competition as well, and your person knows it, or you know it. More than likely, you, the person viewing this reading, knows that there's competition here, which is why we have conflicts, which is why we have secrets. Your masculine, more than likely, is entertaining other people outside of the connection. And if you're tuning into this and if you resonate with that, more than likely you already know this. We have the Eight of Pentacles, which is more earth energy. So the Eight of Pentacles is tapped into diligence, our passions in life, what it is that what truly feeds our soul, you know. And I feel here, especially for my feminines, this masculine is what you're is who you're passionate about. It's just that what I'm feeling here, because the masculine is certainly entertaining other options in love and romance. This great foundation that you guys once had, it's a little bit on the unstable side here. We have the Four of Swords, healing and recovery here. So this might be a relationship right now that is in separation, and you guys are taking a break from each other, taking time to heal from this painful experience. It's recuperation time after having gone through something very painful tied into this masculine. We have the Knight of Cups coming in with that romantic gesture, and then we've got the Ace of Swords. So we have water and fire coming through. What I'm picking up from this for some of you is that after a break from each other, perhaps the masculine will ultimately realize that the grass wasn't greener on the other side, you know, and coming in with this romantic gesture towards the feminine, if you are feminine tuning in. And this Ace of Wands giving the relationship a new beginning, knowing that the spark is still there between the two of you. The desire is still there. And then we've got two kings. We have the King of Swords. We have the King of Wands. So for some of you, and this is for some of you, I really don't feel it for everybody. I just feel that it could be my feminines who actually had more than one option in love and romance, and you need to be able to decide which masculine it is that you're wanting to build a life with. or you've already made that decision, which is why there's healing that's needed here. We have a Ten of Swords that's representing a painful ending here. So those of you who are in separation, those of you who have endured this painful ending from your masculine, I feel there's a new beginning here that's still possible, but you know, this is also coming through with that Two of Swords energy, which is a stalemate. You guys have to get onto the same page. So for now, I feel there's not a whole lot of movement because of this Four of Swords, which is taking the time to contemplate, to figure things out, to heal from this, to assess the situation. And I feel ultimately it's up to my masculines to be able to create movement towards the feminine here. Timing might be a little bit off, but I feel it's possible. Okay, well, let's take a look and see what the romance angels bring forward. Angels and spirit guides for whoever needs this reading, focusing on divine masculine energy. What's going on in this connection with the divine masculine? So what we do know here is that there's infidelity going on, more than likely. There are secrets that are being kept. And for the majority, I do feel that it's the masculine that is keeping these secrets tied into infidelity and cheating in the partnership. But for some of you, it's the feminine that's entertaining other options, and it could have been the masculine that ended up getting hurt by all this. We have forgiving and learning, which is so necessary here. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. This is clearly needed. It's a part of the healing journey here in order to fix what's broken between the two of you. We have flirt. Your masculine could certainly be very flirtatious. That's just a part of their energy, their personality. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. And this is something that you need to be able to extend to each other, to enjoy each other's company, to be focused on one another once again. And we do have give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. If you're both in, then yes, absolutely, this is possible to work through this. Worth waiting for. So this is an indication here that this is going to take a little bit of time because divine timing is at play here. So you have to have patience for either your masculine to have an awakening that they want to bring this back together, or to simply allow the universe to move whatever blockages and barriers are in the way for you guys to come back together and to work on the partnership. It is safe for you to love one another. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all towards each other rather than a third-party situation. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. You both have your own free will. The masculine has to be able to take advantage of their free will, and so do you as a feminine if that's your energy. I feel for the majority it's feminines tuning into this reading, but of course take it for how it resonates with you. Just allow life to happen, and I feel ultimately there's still a really good chance this could work itself out. We do have a soulmate, okay? This is a soulmate connection between the two of you. That's the second time that this is coming through here. This is a soulmate connection. Clarification. But for now, yes, you guys are in separation. You're not together. We have free yourself, which I feel if there are outside interference from a third party, that's what needs to be no longer be a part of this equation. It's time to take back control of the situation, especially my masculines, I feel. It's time to break free from secrets, infidelity, lying, and creating drama in a partnership. And lastly, this could be the one, you know? And sometimes two people have to go into separation to realize that you guys ultimately belong together. So that's what's coming through from the romance angels. Okay, I wanted to grab some messages here from my deck. This is called the Thinking Man Oracle from the Divine Masculine standpoint. So let's take a look and see what the masculine wants to say to the feminine at this time. Angels and spirit guides, please. So we'll grab a few from here, take whatever resonates with you in regard to your masculine that you're watching this reading for. Angels and spirit guides. It says, I'm crazy for you. Next message, I'm sorry. Okay, so the masculine coming through with an apology. Next message, look at that. Not only do we have soulmate coming through in this reading, we also have the masculine coming through with this message. Here I am, your one and only, your twin flame. Wow, okay. So soulmate and twin flame coming through. All right, so let's give the feminine the opportunity to speak up in this reading. This is called the Women's Intuition Oracle. This is my other self-created card deck. So let's take a look and see what the feminine has to say here. And as always, take what resonates with you. But the masculine coming through with an apology, feeling that this is a twin flame connection. Still crazy about the feminine. All right, feminine, what do you have to say to your masculine here? Angels and spirit guides. You're my man. So I have a feminine that's claiming her connection with the masculine. It's like, you're mine. What else, feminine? What else do you have to say? And again, if you're feminine tuning in, you're basically letting it be known that this is your man. We have, I feel you loving me behind that tough exterior of yours. Okay? So for some of you that resonate with that, you might be dealing with a masculine that's not very emotional, or they tend to just have that poker face on all the time and not really letting the feminine in. And my feminine's clearly picking up off of that and still feeling the love, you know. Last one. Look at that. We've got hey handsome. So the attraction still here. Definitely still here, especially from the feminine coming through there. Okay, so let's add to this with some Journey of Love. This is by Bridget Rao of Divine Essentials. So I feel it hasn't been an easy journey for the masculine and the feminine here, if this resonates with you. Definitely conflicts as a result of infidelity, I feel, and secrets that the masculine has been keeping from the feminine. But it is confirmation in this reading that despite the separation, despite the conflicts and the drama tied into these secrets, if you guys are willing to work on this partnership and put in all the effort to heal from what's happened here, because I feel you've been through something very painful. Clearly, we've got the Ten of Swords, so it hasn't been an easy journey for either of you. But if you guys can work together, this beginning card, new direction, fresh start, it's a second chance to work on the relationship. And my masculine's coming through saying, I'm sorry. So they do acknowledge their role in what broke you guys up, what brought you into separation. And perhaps they're very frustrated right now, knowing what it is that they did to hurt the feminine here. We have a proposal. Look at that. Would you say yes? Number 35, insecurity. So for those of you guys who are well versed in numerology, which I am not, you might want to look that up. But yeah, we have a potential proposal coming in for some of you. And part of this frustration is that my masculine could also be very insecure on whether the feminine would even say yes. But I feel, again, for my feminines tuning in, you would. You would say yes because you still have a lot of love for your masculine. Look at that. You're the one. We already know that. That came through. This could be the one. You, the viewer, you are the one. That's how the masculine feels about you. How do they feel about the connection? They love you. They want to marry you if they haven't already. And you're the one. Bottom of the deck. 0, isolated. I'm empty without you. You basically fulfill each other. That is what I'm getting from that. That you guys fulfill each other. Let's grab some Lover's Oracle here. Angels and spirit guides for all signs. Focusing on the divine masculine. Let's take a look and see what else needs to come through for this connection. What does the masculine have to say to the feminine here? Healing, yes, much needed. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Absolutely, I do pick up off of that. Okay, so let's close this out, guys, with some healing messages, since that is clearly needed. So this is my official healing message deck from the angels, which I close out a lot of my readings with. All right, healing definitely needed here. And there we are. Retreat. You know, this is the need to just be able to retreat and disconnect from the world and spend time together. Self-acceptance is so important. You both have to do this. We have divine timing coming through. That we do know already. That did come through from this card deck. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, okay, when it comes to the connection with the masculine. So things still have the capability of working itself out. I just feel it might take a little bit of time, but I do see things working itself out regardless of the challenges that you guys have been through. And as far as the masculine is concerned, they still definitely want to invest in this connection with the feminine. They are coming through with an apology, still crazy about the feminine. And for those of you who resonate with a twin flame connection, it's certainly coming through here. But we also have 2 soulmate cards coming through in this reading. So lots of special connections that are reflected in this reading, however way it's represented in your connection with your masculine. Okay, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. And if you resonated with this reading, I do hope that it helped you out. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. So definitely stay tuned for the Divine Feminine reading, which I'll most likely be posting sometime tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. Take care.